Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I gotta start with this. Digital Pound Foundation Digital Money event is added to the list of events for October 2024. It follows Interledger Protocol Summit, Swift CBOS, Ripple Swell, and the BRICS Summit also. I think we're going to get a lot of very big announcements next month around Ripple and XRP. It should be a very exciting time. Ripple will be the Amazon of the crypto industry once we get laws inside the United States. Take a listen to Stuart Alderati right here.
And hopefully when this regulatory cloud is lifted and we get some policy clarity in the US, we will then be the most trusted source for enterprise support for crypto solutions in the US.
So he says, once we get crypto regulations, Ripple will then be the most trusted source for enterprise support for crypto solutions in the United States. Once we get crypto regulations, I think Ripple is just going to go on an absolute tear all throughout the United States. We're going to have banks jumping on board with RippleNet and XRP. And us as XRP holders, we're going to get very rich off of that. We're going to continue to see more and more value added to XRP daily. It's going to be one announcement after another. All we're waiting on is regulations. Schwab analysts suggest to buy bridge assets. XRP is the global bridge currency. Take a listen.
To buy then when you're 30% down? What do you buy?
Right now, our strategy is what we call bridge assets that we know do well in a transfer of either economic activity as far as systemic global finance, happening and stimulating, keeping the prices up. So we would look at commodities, gold, silver, the bridge assets to get us from whatever we're in to where we're going.
So whatever we're in to where we're going. And what XRP does is it takes us from the traditional financial system into the digital financial system, from the system we have today into the system that we will have tomorrow. XRP is a bridge currency. And that's why I always tell people, if you want to put money into something that's going to give you life-changing money in return, definitely invest in these ISO cryptocurrencies, because they can all be looked at as bridge assets. Is XRP finally recognized as a currency? Wall Street analyst weighs in. So Linda Jones says she pointed out to the time when the U.S. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, took action against Ripple Labs in 2015. FinCEN classified XRP as a virtual currency back then. And I always looked at XRP as the world's bridge currency, not as a commodity or a security. So what's the difference between commodity and currency? Commodities trade involves goods like cocoa, coffee, and products that can be mined like oil and gold. On the other hand, Forex or foreign exchange is a global market that trades in currencies like rupees, euros, dollars, and yen. But if you look at XRP, what does it do? It moves value from one country to another. It can move tokenized assets. It can move US dollars. It's a world's bridge currency. Now, when you look at Bitcoin, they look at it as a commodity. Virtual currency is a digital representation of value that functions as a medium of exchange, a unit of account, and/or store of value. Is Bitcoin a commodity? Yes. Virtual currencies such as Bitcoin have been determined to be commodities. However, I think Bitcoin even failed as a store of value. Gold is now emerging as the store of value. And it's always going to be a store of value. I would sooner hold gold than hold Bitcoin. I just don't see a future for Bitcoin once we move into a utility-driven market. And once we moved into a world where we have gold-backed currencies, and XRP is moving those gold-backed currencies from, say, China to Russia, or Russia to India. Financial institutions testing for FedWire solutions has to be complete on December 31st, 2024. Most banks have already completed Fed certification in the spring and summer months. And you see the go live date for March 10th, 2025. That's when I think we're going to really start to realize why ISO was so important. But look at how easy Ripple makes it. Clear breakdown of how Ripple's plugin services connect to the XRP ledger to infrastructures like FedNow. Service providers play a critical role in instant payment infrastructures like FedNow, which aim to deliver innovative and competitive user experiences to their customers. FedNow's instant payment capabilities are supported by Ripple-enabled service providers such as Finastra, which also plugs in to FedNow. So when you have something that is easily able to plug into other services, people will plug in all day long. But this is going to become very important as we push into the future. In the most elegant end state of our solution, Ripple, ILP, and XRP work seamlessly together. This is what's important. Ripple is now seeing a lot of interest from banks in XRP, which they will easily access through ILP. So when we talk about Ripple's new stablecoin, RLUSD, the most elegant use is actually Ripple, ILP, and XRP working together. You know, that's why the banks will eventually open the doors because of RLUSD, but later they will start to use XRP instead of RLUSD because it provides that on-demand liquidity and it makes things even faster. The international financial system is broken, and Ripple presents a solution to fix it, confirmed. Following the 2008 financial crisis, there was a clear demand to reform interbank payments, and Ripple emerged as a top contender among the proposed solutions. Carefully review the documentation on the left. Ripple doesn't aim to replace the current financial infrastructure, but rather to integrate it in. Much like an app on an iPhone, this is how it will work. So they're not looking to replace the traditional financial system. They're looking to give it a major upgrade. They're looking to fix the bank problems that exist today. That's why when it comes time for CBDCs, there's not going to be a need for Bitcoin. They will get rid of Bitcoin. They don't want competition. They will easily adopt XRP and RippleNet. Why? Because it gives them a solution for the future. It fixes all the problems. Coinbase, head of U.S. policy, says both Republicans and Democrats agree we need crypto policy to be competitive in the global economy. And the worst thing we could do is push crypto overseas where there is no regulation. Apparently, they don't realize that MiCA is already out there. They don't realize that most of these countries already gave a clear path forward for crypto. What the U.S. needs to do now is they have to play catch up with the rest of the world, or the U.S. is just going to get left behind. The XRP ledger promises to be a cornerstone of the Internet of Value because it actually models the entire financial ecosystem. Documented. And on the right is a breakdown how Ripple's API provides every layer of functionality that a financial institution will need to facilitate payments. Ripple's all-in-one solution provides liquidity, governance, rule sets, messaging, and settlement to enhance payments across any network. You know why Ripple is going to outperform Swift? Because Ripple provides liquidity, messaging, and settlement. Swift does not settle. That's why they need RippleNet more than RippleNet needs Swift. Russian foreign ministers said on Monday that BRICS alternative payment platforms to the dollar and euro are gaining interest from more countries. But look at why they cite this. Many are attracted by the fact that payment platforms are being developed within BRICS, which allow trading, investing, carrying out other economic operations without being dependent on those that decided to weaponize the dollar and the euro. Like I said in that previous video, all these countries want is a level playing field. They don't want to have money weaponized against them. They don't want to have SWIFT weaponized against them. And that's why these countries are also going to push towards RippleNet and XRP. Big things are coming for Monerex. We're getting closer to becoming the first licensed Web3 bank on the XRP ledger. Soon, you'll have access to a physical debit card connected to our multi-chain Web3 wallet that is currently in the works. An exciting announcement for MXI holders is also on the way. Stay tuned. Like I said, there's projects building on the XRP ledger. Some people out there want you to believe that the XRP ledger is dead. The XRP ledger is pushing towards any project that is involved with tokenization, cross-border payments, wallet options, things that Ripple is pushing towards, the digital age. I missed this one. In July, Ripple partner ODL Instagram added Apple Pay support to their Maze product, allowing it to be used in new ways on Apple devices. Amaze is a multi-currency travel card. It worked with Google Pay prior. So I want to see where this goes from here. Most likely, we will later see them integrate XRP as well. U.S. urges leniency for FTX Caroline Ellison. Cites help against Sam Bankman-Fried. So it looks like she was a snitch. They said the 29-year-old's extraordinary cooperation justified a sentencing reduction from what she might otherwise deserve after pleading guilty to fraud and conspiracy charges. So it looks like she snitched on Sam Bankman-Fried. Most likely, she also has a lot of dirt on Tether. We will most likely see some of that dirt come out as well. But at the same time, Sam Bankman-Fried is trying to get a new trial. We gotta wait and see where this all goes from here. But what I wanted to show you in today's video is how Ripple has a plug-and-play option for the banks. And that once we get crypto regulations here inside the United States, I think the banks are going to be lining up to utilize RippleNet and XRP. You got to remind yourself also that that massive liquidity crisis is still coming. So most of the banks are going to look for some sort of bailout, some sort of fix. I think they could find that fix with Ripple and XRP. Let's just hope we get crypto regulations soon before everything comes crashing down. But until it happens, also stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.